Corey, now that you guys are in the playoffs and against Houston, guys finished really well. Last night finished really well. I think it was the Thunder. Was it the Thunder record for a fourth quarter finish? The way you guys are playing, does that just kind of boost your confidence going into the postseason now that that's a certainty?
Yeah, of course. Now that we clinched the playoff spot, it feels great. But we want to be playing at our best, and the last few games we've been playing really well. And that's what it's all about. When you're going into the playoffs, you want to be playing at your best, and I think we're playing really good right now.
What is this time of year like? Like you said, you clinch, but there's also a lot that can happen over the next few days, and you got one more left.
Yeah, we just got to worry about winning this next game because, a lot can happen. We can be 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th seed, So we just got to worry about the next game and winning, and whatever happens after that, we just got to be ready to get ready to go to the playoffs and get wins.
I know you weren't with the team the entire year, but just knowing how kind of inconsistent the team had been all year, just to know that you have a little bit of some control over your destiny and having to win this last game, does that kind of put into perspective how difficult it is, just an 82-game grind of a season?
Yeah, the NBA is a grind, man. 82 games, you have your ups and your downs, but it's all about playing at your best at the right time. And the right time right now is playoff time. It's when we want to go in, we want to be at our best, tip-top, and anything can happen. We have a chance to win a championship.
I know you play one game at a time, and the season has to play out. We tend to, in our business, judge where you're going to be and who you're going to be playing against, because that's what we do for a living. But really, is it one game at a time? And to that, how much do you concentrate on just it? It just got to play out.
Yeah, it's got to play out. You really can't think about what's going to happen. But once you get in the playoffs, it really is one game at a time because anything can happen. It's like if you win one on the road, you get home court advantage back to yourself. So you have to take it one game at a time. And I think we're a scary team. Nobody really wants to play us.
I don't know if you're aware, but it seems like everybody on Twitter is very well aware of how many rebounds Russell Westbrook needs to average another triple-double. Just being an opponent of his for so many years and now being on his team, I mean, what's it like? Is there just a difference in just being his teammate and seeing how ferocious of a player he is?
Yeah, man, Russell's always been great ever since he came in the league, since I've been playing against him. But being his teammate, you just see how valuable he is and all the little things he does and how hard he plays. So I'm just happy to be on his team.
Was there a different perspective, joining the team that you may have had a different idea of who he was and then to what he is now?
The way he plays the same way every night. So when I got here, I knew he was going to be aggressive and he's going to be great. And that was exactly what I thought.
What concerns you about playing a Memphis team that you've handled? You haven't been around for all of it,
yeah.
but
I mean, anytime you play a team that has guys who are trying to fight to stay in the lead, it's going to be tough. And those guys are going to come out, they're going to play their butts off. It's their last game of the year, so they're going to try to play their best basketball. So you can never overlook a team like that. So we have to come out and we have to play our best basketball. We have to get a win.
Does your mentality change at all? I heard Paul say yesterday he cuts off kind of like the outside world for the playoffs and the stretches. How do you kind of approach that? And is that a common thing you think for everybody?
Yeah, for me, I never think about what people say anyways. If I thought about what people say, I probably wouldn't still be in the NBA. So I'm trying to win basketball games. So when the playoffs start, it's just everything is magnified. But for me, it's minimized because it's all about this one game, my opponent, who I have to stop, who I have to guard, how I can help the team win. And when you're winning, everybody's happy. When you're losing, that's when people